Hey, so it's Randy Hartz here, and I've got a great video for you today that I think you're going to hear a lot more about in the future. And it's simply 9 tips to help you boost your post-workout recovery. So most people believe that, all the magic happens when they're in the gym. So basically, when you work out, especially if you're resistance training, which you need to be doing some sort of resistance training, training with weights, to failure, ideally in like the 8 to 12 rep range. That is if you're looking for fat loss, to increase or maintain lean muscle tissue and really get that lean toned look. So that's the range that you need to be in. That's ideal. And here's what happens. So when you're in the workout, you're actually breaking that muscle tissue down, and then you want to rest and recover and allow it to repair, give it the good quality nutrition and stuff that it needs so that it can repair and come back for the next workout stronger, so it doesn't get broke down and you get injured and so forth. So again, post-workout recovery is a huge deal. So I'm going to give you 9 tips that we'll go through here kind of one by one. And this is going to have a lot of different facts in it and things to, again, help you out. So tip number 1 is real simple. You need to get enough sleep. And we've talked a lot about sleep here lately, but anywhere from 7 to 9 hours a night. And I know it's tough if you've got little kids or infants at home. But again, you need to do what you got to do to at least try to get 7 hours of sleep. If that means taking a little nap during the day or whatever, boy, get that planned out. And there's a lot of things you can Google how to get good sleep, from, shutting the phone off and the computer off and all the blue screens an hour or so before bed, not eating anything really heavy before bed. There's a lot of things that you can do to help get a restful night's sleep. But again, sleep is huge for repair and recovery. So that's tip number 1. Second tip is make sure that you're getting enough protein in. So, for breakfast, eat something that's high in protein. I know most people that when I look at their nutrition, their breakfasts are typically very high in carbohydrates, usually some decent quality carbohydrates, but again, they're very low in protein. So make sure you bump that up. And then right after your workout is a very crucial time to get protein in. So you want to do protein, some sort of carbohydrate right after your workout, and then you want it to be very low in fat because fat slows digestion down. So you want to speed that up. So ideally what we utilize is, we have a lot of our clients use a protein powder because again, it gets right in the system. It's easy to digest and it gets right in the bloodstream. So we use this protein. We've recently switched to this. It's all natural. No artificial anything in it. Tastes great, digests easy, doesn't give you a gut ache or anything like that. There's 25 grams of protein, which is the equivalent of eating about 5 or 6 ounces of lean meat. So tip number 2 is getting enough protein in. Number 3, make sure you're drinking enough water. We talk about that consistently. Simple rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces of water. So to help with repair and recovery, if you're dehydrated, your body, your muscle tissue is not going to recover like it would. And you're also not going to perform optimally in the gym or even in life. You're thinking when you're sitting through, at the desk in your work day or in meetings and so forth. If you're dehydrated, you're not going to be performing optimally. So again, half your body weight in ounces of water, and really focus on that one as well. Tip number 4, skip the post-workout beer. So alcohol dehydrates you. It does nothing. There's no benefit as far as the calorie goes and so forth. It actually is going to impede. Most people think it relaxes them like before bed, but it actually messes your sleep up. So it might help you get to sleep, but you're not going to sleep as restfully, with wine or beer in your body. Tip number 5, this is a huge one. Try foam rolling. So if you're going to a gym where they don't use a foam roller or they haven't taught you how to foam roll, really learn that. Watch some YouTube videos, or we need to probably do a video on it as well just to show the basics of how to foam roll. But that is a great way to alleviate muscle soreness after your workout. It's kind of like doing a self-massage. And again, it just gets blood flowing. It's a great way to warm up before your workouts and a great way to cool down after the workouts as well. So if you're sore, try foam rolling. That will get that lactic acid moving and things broken up in there so your body can repair and recover for the next workout. Tip number 6 is get a massage. And massages are more than just, to make you feel good and to relax you. You should, be getting those trouble spots worked out. Like I hold a lot of my stress in my upper back, and my neck area. So a lot of times I'll get a massage to work that out. Ideally, if I could, every 4 to 6 weeks. But that's a great way if you're sore to help you to repair and recover in between the workouts as well. So foam rolling and massage kind of goes hand in hand. Tip number 7, and we're getting to the end here. This one has both to do with taking rest and recovery days. Now, if you're resistance training and you're going to failure, which you should be when you're going through your workouts, which just means, if your workout calls to do a set of 10, you should be done at 10 reps. You shouldn't be able to do 13 to 15 reps with that weight because it's not heavy enough. It's not breaking that muscle tissue down enough. And that's what we want to make sure that we do. And so if you're doing that, you're not going to want to train that muscle each and every day. So if we do full body workouts. So we'll teach our clients to maybe do a full body workout on Monday. Tuesday can be more of a metabolic type workout that's more recovery or some sort of active recovery, like a walk or doing something, with the kids, just staying active in between. So your body, it just keeps moving those toxins through. And think about it like this, a pond, okay? If you have a pond that doesn't have an inlet and an outlet, it starts to stink over time because it gets toxic, right? And now think about a river where a river is flowing all the time, and that flowing river, it doesn't have a chance to build up those toxins and so forth. And it's the same way with your body. So if you're not active, your body gets toxic just like that pond does. So in between your workouts, you want to, again, go for a walk and stay active. There's nothing wrong with taking a rest day. I know most people, when they start a workout routine, they want to do, 6 days a week. And it's like they go from nothing or being on the couch to really overtraining. And it's based on progression. 2 or 3 days when you're first starting out is better than nothing. And then over time, it might be adding days to that. So again, make sure you're getting rest and recovery days in between your workouts. And tip number 8 is, again, taking 1 to 2 days off after the resistance training workouts, again, to let your body repair and recover, which I kind of covered in tip number 7. The final tip is probably the most important recovery tip of all, and it's simply to listen to your body. So if you're like excessively sore, now our goal is to get people stronger safely in the gym and then teach them how to control their nutrition the other 23 hours when they're outside the gym, and really, provide accountability and structure with all of that. It's never to crush you. This isn't Biggest Loser where, if you're going to a gym where their goal is to just intimidate you and crush you and have you, crawling out of the gym, that is not good, okay? Less is more, especially in the beginning, and then you just want to simply progress that up over time so you don't get hurt. That's the biggest thing, because again, if you develop tendonitis or get injured in some way, now it's game over. You've got to take time off. That gets frustrating, discouraging, and a lot of times it knocks people out of the game. So again, you need to really listen to your body and listen to your body and what it needs. So if you feel like you need an extra day of rest or recovery, take it. Again, go through these steps, add hydration in, bump more protein into your diet, do all of these tips. And I'm telling you, as a combination, this will help you in your recovery from day to day and make sure that you're getting the most out of your workouts as well as just the most out of your life. We all got a busy, stressful lifestyle. So again, this goes beyond just the 45 minutes or so that you spend in the gym a few days out of the week. This is about 24/7, 365 days out of the year. So this is going to help you live your best life. I hope these 9 tips added value to you. If you got any questions, post them in the link below. But if not, I will see you in the gym.